Yo, Wagwan people, we're here back in the cave. Another week of raw combat sport punditry.
Tell them Rimz.
Combat sports. Voices on the streets.
Nope.
All right. So, where was we? Where was we this week? Apex.
Back in the Apex, they ain't gonna give you no big arena and big event for this card. UFC Fight Night, before you even bring it up, I know it's at the Apex. It just popped up at the top. Apex, we had, what rank is he now? 5th rank? Bring it up, you have to bring up that. Yeah, no, 8th rank. Damn, he's really dropped down the pecking order from where he was. We're talking 8th rank, Josh Emmett, and he was fighting our very own, out of England, the 10th ranked, and to be on probably 8th rank in the future, Lerone Murphy. Guys, I said last week, he cannot afford to lose.
That's how he fought, bruv. That's how he fought.
Well, that's how you're supposed to fight when you're kind of on that run. I was going to say undefeated, you know, but you can't fight. No, I know he is. But I don't think that's the right terminology to use, like to say, oh, that's how you're supposed to fight when you're undefeated. I think that's just wrong. Like, there's no way to fight if you're undefeated. But when you're going for the run for the belt and you know that you're not a fan favorite and you're not particularly like maybe by the organization that you fight for because they don't push any numbers and needles for you, that's how you still have to fight. Because you know what's funny? before we break down the fight, this is what I did like about it, yeah. He went like this, like to say, let's throw down. But he still didn't throw down properly. And then Emmett was getting mad at the end. Was like, what the hell, man? Walking around like, what the fuck? You get me? But again, like, it's frustrating him. Like, he did throughout the fight, I thought. Hit him with the John Jones spinning back. What are you not saying?
Yeah.
What are you not saying?
Yeah,
So you said about Lerone Murphy, how did he look in there overall?
No, I thought superb performance. It's kind of the way you probably have to fight someone with the power Emmett kind of has. Footwork was pretty good. He was just when he came into range, done what you had to do. Back out of range, kept it moving, lateral. Good obliques from him. His hands were looking pretty good as well. He's slipping quite a lot. The body kicks were looking good for him.
You like the elbows?
The elbows beautiful.
Nice.
That was a good
Especially
way
from early as well.
Yeah,
First round.
that was a good way to deal with Emmett in the pocket, to be honest. Against defense, very good takedown defense, pretty much. If he didn't stop it, he got up pretty much straight away immediately. I can't really fault him, bro. He is literally Leon Edwards before the title, bro.
I wouldn't say it's Leon Edwards before the title. I know what you're saying by that, but
So hold on. So that means, does he get the title?
Does he?
I think he's got a good
Ilya's
chance.
not there no more, so it's like,
I think he's got a good chance, bro.
yeah,
Go on, Greeny.
I thought he used just adding on to what you said, I thought he used the feints really well from the very beginning. It was very good distance management. But bro, I'd say he has a chance because let's be real, defense wins championships, and his defense last night was A1. Do you get me? The only concern I have is that Josh Emmett did take him down. Obviously, Josh Emmett's a good wrestler, but when we're speaking about Evelev or someone like that, like.
You can't expect him not to ever get taken down. Like,
I know,
that
I
kind
know,
of takedown
I know what
defense,
Greeny
man.
means,
I know.
though. I know what Greeny
The
means.
problem
There's
is
levels
if-
to this.
yeah,
Josh
if-
Emmett's taking
yeah.
you down.
If Josh Emmett gets you down,
and he don't go to wrestle.
he don't really wrestle.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad that Josh Emmett did it because that was his path to victory outside of the one hit or quitter. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think Lerone's got a good chance, and I still think he could do well against Evelev. Don't get me wrong. After last night, I think he could do well. But yeah, he called out top 5 opponent. I think they have to give that to him now. Still, do you know what I mean? Like when we went through the rankings last week, there weren't really a lot of people have moved up or have moved on from the featherweight division. So it's kind of that top 5 now is kind of fresh. I think they should give him a top 5 opponent.
Oh yeah, Rodriguez.
Yeah, he is booked, isn't it?
He's fighting.
That's what I was just about to say. But everyone else, Ilya, Volk, and Lopez are going to be fighting, so one of them will be out of contention.
On the winner, innit?
Max ain't there.
Who's he fighting again? Rodriguez?
Who's that? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember. Why?
Yeah, is fighting. Who just came in from Bellator? Pitbull, yeah.
Okay.
He's fighting Pitbull, so
Pitbull.
it's gonna be. Yeah, he's either got to wait. He's got to wait something because now Evelev's booked. If I was him, I'm calling out Evelev. But obviously they booked him last night, or whenever it was. So it's a bit of a waiting game.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I still believe that they're gonna hold out giving him the title shot. Though he has to fight one more time.
Who Murphy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He ain't
He's
fighting for
got-
the title shot next.
Yeah, no.
So Lopez and
Volk.
Volkanovski's next month.
No, that's next week.
Oh, next week.
Shit! Oh damn!
Damn.
I'm saying
Next month.
I'm back. This has gone too fast, you know.
It's going
Everything's just
by, you know.
It's April
Bro,
already.
It's April. Yeah, this is
Going
cool.
by quick, boy.
But yeah. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, that like, come on. Let's be real. Let's be realistic. Yeah. Who fights for the title after next week? Then
Evelev.
he's booked.
Yeah, he's booked after.
He's fighting.
And
So
here
Murphy's got-
who they've booked him against.
Murphy's got more of a right.
Then Evelev.
You just come out of this fight. You've just finished. They don't
Evelev.
respect you ever left to book you. They've just booked you as well. That popped up today.
And against who?
Go on. I man, that's a disrespect though.
No, it's peak still. Aaron Pico.
That's a disrespect. Another man that's come from
Evelev.
Bellator. A big disrespect.
That's rude, bro.
Rude, bro. That is high level
But, bro, that's what they're doing.
audacity
That's-
and
bro.
no manners with it.
That's what the UFC is doing now, bro. The
No,
UFC are bringing man in and giving him chances.
No
Do you get
manners
me?
with it, bro.
It started
No.
with Asakura. Asakura went straight to the belt, bro.
Yeah, but that's it in a
Think
really
about that.
flat division.
Doesn't matter, bro. Imagine
not that
Kovalev
fat.
is proven to fight for a title.
Yeah.
Like, why am I fighting Pico?
Yeah.
A man that has not fought at
I
this
know
level.
my style might not be literally the most amazing, but come on, like he's getting the job, he's undefeated as well and getting the job done.
But then who's Evolov really fought either? Like I know he's
Aljamain, a previous champion, and
Aljo, but he has moved up. Do you know what I'm saying? In fairness, he moved up.
Yeah, he still fought a couple of guys.
That was he had Calvin Keita and then
he's fought a decent amount to still get a title shot compared to what.
No, yeah, he's done more than Lerone. Yeah, he's done more than Lerone. Yeah, he's ahead of Lerone, but
you see,
he's still he hasn't fought any of the big dogs in that division, and the problem is that the big dogs have left now.
So he's fought Aljo,
Arnold
Allen.
he's got a good.
Diego Lopez.
No.
That was Diego Lopez. That was Diego
Bro,
Lopez.
he's fought
Lopez.
names.
Yeah, he's fought names.
He's fought names, bro.
Last few, Hakeem Dawood as well.
He's fell off.
And
Where's he at?
Yeah, he's
Arnold was on
he
that
might
run
be
for the
PFL,
title.
bro.
Remember when he stopped that?
I tell you what would be a good fight for Lerone? Arnold Allen. I'm not gonna lie. Battle of the Brits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not really interested. I feel that Lerone's a
For
bit
what?
past
Yeah.
Arnold. Arnold had his run.
Yeah.
Don't you know what I mean? Let Lerone have his run, and they don't have no reason
Yeah,
to
but
cross.
just because they're from the same country, don't mean they can't fight. Do you know what I mean?
no, of course they can fight. But
Realistically, there ain't anyone else out there. Like Arnold Allen's a good test for someone like Lerone.
yeah, you're
I
right.
think.
Stylistically, because
It's
of
a
the way
name
he
as
fights
well.
He fights up pace, fights very forward fight. Like I know what you mean, but I just feel like let Lerone go and win over some of these big American cards now and try and get that facial recognition. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Lerone Murphy for getting the job done. It will be interesting to see where he goes from here, and what plays out, because again, like we said, the actual title's next week, innit? And after that, we're gonna have to see what do, because again, Max is out of it. Ilya's out of it.
Well, Yair could win, and then it could be Yair maybe. Do you know what I mean? Because remember, there's a lot of featherweights on next week's card. A lot of featherweights.
Brian Ortega's moving up also, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people dropping out of featherweight.
So he actually could.
He's top
get
five.
a title
He's
shot,
in my mind, he's number 5 right now in that division.
All right, that makes sense. All right, we're going to see what happens in the future for Lerone Murphy. Shout out to you as well, man, because you just keep going and going, even in that silent assassin mode, man. He's just silently
Quietly
killing people.
grafting.
Yeah, quietly grafting, man. I have to respect it. On that note, let's move on to the next fight, which, guys, I'm just going to be so honest, I didn't really watch this card. I didn't watch a lot of this card. Even if there's a banging fight, I've just missed it, guys. I wasn't doing my job this week.
Listen, you see this fight here is
Pat Sabatini versus Jordan Son Burrito.
We need to spend 10 seconds. Bro, it's a 50-minute fight. There was 30 minutes of control time. Jonathan Brito has the IQ of a flipping dog, fam. Move on. Bro, how many times can you get taken down by a man? And just the same takedown. Like, bro, do something different. Like, the same setup. Go back out there for the next round. They're saying, don't do this. Man goes out there, does the same thing again. Third round, don't do that again. Make sure this, that, goes in there, same thing. Come on, man. Childish.
His IQ ain't no Malwa or German Shepherd type dog.
No. I'm talking like Chihuahua dog, fam. You get me?
He's small, that one too.
Bro, silly, man. Silly. And like Sabatini, bro. Like, come on, man.
Right. That's not good enough either. Bro. All right, bantamweight bout. This obviously got performance of the night. Cortavius Romanos versus Chang Jiao Lee.
Chang Ho Lee, yeah. Korean Habib, fam. That's what they're calling him still. Korean Habib. You get me?
What, in the bantamweight division, yeah?
Definitely not Habib. Let me just put that out there. Do you know what I mean? But he's a wrestling heavy guy. He come out of Road to UFC, like I said last week. But yeah, dirty ground and pound still. Like, he left man mash up. Bro, he was bleeding. At one point, you know, like when they put a choke on, and like man was face down with the choke on, and the blood was just gushing out, bro. Dirty. And then he just finished him like just face planted down and just punches and elbows.
Rare amount.
Yeah, he's got very good ground and pound. His body lock was good. He's one to watch still. Bantamweight got a new bit of blood in there still, for sure.
They always just find mad blood. Just, you know what I'm saying? They just always find great fighters. It's just that division where great fighters can just enter. Next fight was middleweight bout between Brad Tavares versus Jared Machinet. Mashing it.
Mercer.
Mashing it, fam. This guy, bro. Hey, this guy, bro. This is your favorite guy, Greeny. I do. As I said, mashing it, brother. Man, just get mashed up, rude boy.
So bad, man. So bad. Tavares, I think, broke like some records in this fight.
Oh, that's not good. If Tavares is breaking.
No, as in like UFC type thing. Like he's got the most fights in middleweight or something like that. Most Oktagon time.
Yeah, he's been about for a while still.
Yeah, because I think Bisping had the record, and then Bisping was commentating. He's like, every time I commentate on a Brad Tavares fight, he breaks one of my records. But yeah, I mean, it was a stand-up fight. That's the one thing I would say is Mershart was trying to get takedowns throughout the fight. And Brad Tavares just wouldn't allow it. And from time it was a stand-up fight, you know who's going to win.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. And then flyweight bout, we had another performance from the night from O'Day Osborne. And he was fighting Luis Guerrero.
Did you see this one?
Guerrero.
You see this?
Hit him with a mad left.
Left straight. Oh my. Listen.
Oh, I did see this, yeah. I did see this.
O'Day Osborne should be on a 2-fight win streak now.
He was
The last fight was against Rodriguez, isn't it? That guy that fought last week, the Mexican brother. And they gave him the decision when O'Day Osborne definitely beat him.
He won, yeah.
But he's been looking good lately, you know.
He has. When he first entered the UFC, I thought, okay, yeah, he's looking all right. Then he had a little skid, but he looks like he's making a way back. Yeah.
He kind of got a little bit wrestle fucked in this one in the first round, yeah. But he said he's been training with Aljo and a couple other people he mentioned. So obviously he's been putting the work in. And he said, like, in the first round I got taken down and I knew it was just a matter of just biding my time and eventually I'll get up. And bro, I can't lie, he's got hands still. He's got power in those hands. So
he can strike clean.
Yeah, no, and that punch he landed was
well, you know, Jamaican man, a striker dog, top dog. You get me up front, me play dog, in a play dog in our position, top striker, boom. That's it. You get me?
He mashed man up.
That's how we play the thing. You see it, Rimz. Middleweight bout. We'll move on to no neck.
No neck Finney.
No neck Finney versus Robert Valentine. All right, tell me about this guy. Because Bobby Lashley's twin brother, bro. Like, is he a problem or not? Is he something to look out for?
To the no.
At the middleweight, because you don't think he has a chance at middleweight?
Not a single hope in hell, bro.
He's going to have to learn to put things together, man. It's just straight to bulldozing, man, up against the cage, and then if he can't get you down, it's just like,
is jiu-jitsu even good like that?
No. Yeah. Bro, he's a wrestler, yeah? Man threw 35 punches in the whole fight. 15 minutes, 35. Man landed 17 punches. One of the judges was, what's his name again?
Bell?
Yeah, Mike Bell, yeah? Obviously, he's a boxing judge, as we know, yeah? Bro, he gave, bear in mind, Valentine was on his back for like 10 minutes out of the 15 minutes, yeah? Mike Bell gave it to him 30-27. Obviously, weren't rating the control time and whatnot. And that was a bit dodgy because really and truly, no neck won it. But, yeah. Boring,
that's crazy.
Boring,
Mike Bell was that upset. He said, hell no.
It was
pissed me off.
This one just showed off like if you watch this fight, that was the card basically. Like it was just real boring from start to finish. The worst UFC card I've seen this year. Worst UFC card I've seen the last couple of years, to be honest. Yeah. Really weren't great. Nothing great.
Well, this card wasn't meant to be great, unfortunately, the way they put this together. And this is why it was at the Apex. This is the thing about the UFC. They give us so much fights throughout the year. Yeah, they got to have these type of cards, unfortunately. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes we're lucky enough to get away with having bangers, even when we don't think they're bangers. And then sometimes we literally get these dead dud cards like this. So on that note, let's rate the card. I can't even rate it. I didn't even watch the card to be able to rate it. But you know what? You know how I'm rating this? I didn't watch it live, obviously. So I went to go watch I was watching the Lerone Murphy and Emmett fight back, right? And then it got to a point where I was like, all right, let me click on the next fight, which was, I can't even remember, see? Sabatini, see? And I see it went decision. I said, no, let me check the Brad Tavares fight quickly before I watch the Sabatini. Click that decision. I said, it's one of them ones. I just gave up. So the man them can tell me for this week. And that's not good because I'm not doing my due diligence. But guys, I don't think. Like,
No
a lot
one
of
missed
you-
out,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
No
No,
one
that's
missed
what
out.
I'm saying. I don't. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I said it, man. I said it last week, bro. This is a 1, fam. This was a solid 0.5.
like that.
We're gonna round it up just out of respect, but it's a 0.5.
Yeah. From
Honestly, bro. I'm being
even
so honest.
the Murphy fight was it even?
Yeah, I'd rather them just give me a week to do that.
Yeah, you see that Lerone Murphy fight. The thing is, I get it because I get fight nights need to work because obviously you got to remember, guys, it's 5 rounds, right? That they need to get these fighters ready for when they're going for a titleship fight. And on pay-per-views, they don't like putting, unless it's a title fight, they don't like putting 5 rounds on the card.
The problem
Very
is
rare do they give you a 5-round non-title fight.
Depends
Unless,
who it is sometimes.
yeah, if you're Hamza,
It's like
you get
a
that.
Mad.
Yeah, if you're someone like, or you get someone like, but other than that, you're not getting it. You got to be a real face and.
But that's the problem, bro. Because like for someone like Lerone Murphy, your main eventing a card, but it's arguably one of the worst cards ever. A lot of people. So what does it do for his image in terms of trying to go for a title?
It doesn't even matter, bro, because he ain't finishing fights, bro. So.
That's a good point as well.
Yeah,
Rimz.
and I hear that.
Rimz has got a good. Well, 2 things are true. You're both right over there.
Yeah, I hear
you
that.
both are right. Trust me, because you're right. That does hurt his image as well, though. Because they need to find a way to then boost your fighter that wants to be quiet and that. That's your promoter's job. That's your agent's job to do that. I'm winning, dude. I want to do that. You want that to, but I don't want to. Find it for you lot, you as promoters, since you want to strip us from all our rights, from what we can wear and it's all in house. Find a way to promote me better. So Greeny's definitely right, but then Rimz is 100% right. When you never get finishes, that's also the sad part, innit?
Going down, did you see the cut? My man's lip.
Hold on, before you what happened to Josh Emmett's cut? That what was his cut on the back of his head?
It was from the elbow, or I don't even know if it was from the clash of heads or the elbow.
It was a weird cut, bro. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was from the
I was
elbow.
like, where the hell is it? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Reese McKee one.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Was it a good fight?
Should have finished. Yes and no. He should have finished them, bro.
That was his first win in the UFC, innit?
Yep.
Bro, have you not seen the cut?
Doctor stoppage.
You haven't seen? Oh, yo, one of the worst cuts I think I've ever seen on man's lip. Have you seen the footage that Dana put out where they've opened up the cut before the plastic surgery and you can see the tendon in there? Nasty, man.
Is it that bad?
Bro, it was disgusting, bro.
What did he get hit with?
Must have been it. I think it was an elbow.
Split his lip that bad.
Punching him up though.
Look, Bum, got the win as well. My guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, that is UFC fight night. I have nothing more to
That's
say.
it, man. That's it.
Yeah,
Bro. We ain't gotta sit here.
yeah, and drag this out.
Get
Keep it
water out
short
of
and
the stone, bro.
Yeah, for real. Let's just be real.
Dead
week, man. Dead content. You get me? Let's just be real. Dead week. Dead content.
Hey.
What?
I didn't even see PFL. That was on Thursday night, bro. I was not up for that. But I think Jason Jackson won. He got a rear naked choke against what's his name? Crush Club.
You won, yeah?
We saying not all yard man are strikers.
Jackson.
I just made a big whole rant about yard man are strikers.
Man like Jason Jackson.
You get me, bro? Man are rappers too. Rappers, yeah, man.
Hey, wait, but anyone's locked into the boxing?
Yeah, I saw the Hrgovic, Joyce. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that fight was decent still. Yeah. Like, okay, let me retract that. It wasn't that good of a fight. Skill level wise, these man
for their skill level was decent.
Yeah, it was the best scrap of the weekend. Let me say that. You know what I mean? And even then, I don't even know because Verstappen and Norris were quite good in the Formula 1 this week. You get me? That was really where it was at this week. Even the football was dead. Just a bad night of football, bro. Bad night of sports. Sorry. Yeah. Are you watching March Madness?
Yeah. No.
Duke went out. Duke got smashed up in by Houston in the last 30 seconds.
Crazy, you know.
You get me? Yeah, it's been a mad week of sports.
I know.
Yeah, Hrgovic and Joyce. I mean, yeah, it weren't the best fight ever, but Joyce seems to have his punch resistance back, but it's obviously a bit too late now because he lost the fight. So where he goes from there, I don't know. Maybe the Fabio Wardley fight, that might make sense for him.
Fabio Wardley.
Remember Fabio Wardley's coming off that mad eye injury.
Yeah.
Like they're both quite old in that game, so. But
Fabio Wardley, hold on. Mad eye injury against who?
Again, not Fabio Wardley, sorry.
You talking about
Fraser Clark.
Fraser Clark. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was thinking.
Fabio Woodley mash up his eye.
He got punched. Yeah, he got punched.
He's fighting Big Baby.
Who?
Fabio Woodley.
Okay.
In Ipswich, in his hometown.
Okay.
The stadium there.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, Hrgovic, obviously before this fight, he lost against Daniel Dubois or whatever.
Mm.
This was short notice for him. But he was catching Joyce clean, but
He was, but Joyce is just, you know what I mean?
A punch
Yeah,
dummy.
Yeah,
Terminator, bro. Or
Crash
like
dummy,
the
bro.
juggernaut. Yeah.
Crash dummy. But he's just been.
But it looked like his resistance was gone for a point during the Zhang fight and whatnot. But it seemed like he had it back.
It's out of the bottom scorecards, which is the most realistic?
Do you know what? Yeah, all of them are accurate.
What?
I know that sounds mad, but the rounds were so close.
Okay,
That you could kind of like give it anything. But Hrgovic for me won the fight. I think they had it all to the right person personally.
No, 96, 97, 98. So.
Yeah, it was a tight fight, bro. Honestly. And the one before this, sorry, is the one I want to speak about. TKV versus Adelaide. Because where you seen this one?
I think I saw the highlights of this. I think I did see it on my come up on my
Bro, like TKV was doing well, yeah. TKV was doing well in the fight, but Adelaide's got that power, man, and that's what heavyweight boxing is really about, isn't it? It's not. I'll be honest. There's not many slick heavyweight boxers, not in the current crop anyway, other than Usyk, obviously. But yeah, Adelaide's got that power, man, but it's just obviously the controversy around what the referee did, because obviously referees jumps in and grab man's arm, and then he's got his head spun.
Yeah, that was actually mad.
Off the break, like man called out break. But the thing is, TKV landed a shot off. So referee said break and grabbed TKV's arm. TKV's hit Adelaide in the body after the break call, and Adelaide's left hook, bam. And then it knocked him down. He got back up and then got
The ref
knocked down
counted it
again.
then.
Yeah. And then obviously
But the ref
TKV's
can't
camp.
count that if you say break. That's a
Bro.
big fuck up. Your ref would have to say like. That's what, like, no, I said break. That's not a no knockdown. I called
He would have
break.
been able to continue, bro.
Is he like that?
Yeah, he was dead. Oh, he's.
Serious?
He got back up and then he just knocked him out again.
yeah.
innit?
But the worst thing is he just got knocked down by like he didn't even really get caught clean after that. He was just still spun from before.
The first one
Finish,
was
bro.
bad.
But Adelaide's got that power still. But the build, did anyone see the build up to this fight?
Yeah,
The build up,
the
like,
table.
yeah, man's flipping the table. It was actually a good build up still. Like I rate these men like for what they did because they're boys. They're boys. Do you get me? So
Was that fight when they flipped the table? I see it.
yeah. So what they've done there in selling the fight, they both done very well.
He's like, I'll punch up you and your whole man, them. You know, you sat outside. They did not walk up to me, none of you.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But it's mad because Adelaide obviously bopped up by himself and TKV's with all of his boys and Adelaide's saying all this stuff. It's like, bro, like there's a lot of man, you know. Man's still just chatting his chat, fam. I rate Adelaide like that still. Cool, man.
And that was it, man. That was the weekend. So.
Yeah.
How was the weekend at a wrap? And on that note, do we have any news to cover or go over?
Yeah, we got a bit of news.
A lot of news, man. The news is the best part of this week.
Well, let's get into it. Let's do it.
It's so crazy.
We're live again. We're live. No one is in the chat right now, isn't there? Hey, what you saying, guys, man? Who's saying, man? Talking in the chat, man. I see you guys. Like as well, man. Like as well. Alright, what we got? Boom, let's start.
Did you see this one?
Zelia Topuria.
Fans go wild as Ilia Topuria's next opponent is named in UFC Vegas 105 broadcast mistake.
What?
Yeah.
The Spanish broadcast. So the reason why it's kind of gone a bit, I think the reason why this one's gone a bit under the radar, is because it was on a Spanish broadcast. What they've come out now and said is that Ilia Topuria is fighting Charles Oliveira next. But I think there's like obviously a lot of rumors online because it's been leaked by the Spanish UFC broadcast team. But people reckon that it was supposed to get dropped next week because obviously his belt will be vacated officially next week when the Volk fights Lopez.
That is such a fight. I did say, hey, Topuria. Remember I said Oliveira? I said, I didn't even got to call him Oliver, fam. It's not even Oliver, it's Oliver. That's how much I'm yeah, because I'm a British, I don't like olives.
You know Spanish people like olives though. You get me?
Yeah, but that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good for Charles.
Yeah, that's not good for, no, that's not good for the Ilia.
What do you mean?
If Spanish people like
Eating olives.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, man up, fam.
I don't know about that, fam. But because Oliveira is a serious fighter, bro. But this is a fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
This is a good fight because I'm not gonna lie. Ilya can knock him out. We've seen Charles drop. He does drop easy, Charles, and he likes to pull. So that's I would go Ilya knockout if I had to still go with
See him
that.
get sub 2.
Who?
Charles.
Yeah, 100 as well. But that's not Ilya's game. I don't think even Ilya will go to something. Even though if he did, that would be the most impressive thing. To do that, to knock everyone out and then sub Oli, damn, you're a demon.
Yeah,
You are a demon.
Like, one brother to do it so spectacularly.
Yeah.
Like that is Islam.
So if you go out and do that and then say to Islam, get the mic like The Rock. That's what he needs to do after, bro. You know when The Rock used to raise the mic up from after the victory, fam? And he used to get me. If you smell, you get me, bro. That's what he needs to do, bro. And I'm telling you, like that Islam fight is gonna be happening by the end of the year or early next year.
Oh yeah, if he goes through Charles, 100%.
It might not though, depending on what happens with Bilal. JDM.
Yeah, that's true.
He'd go up and then he has to fight him after.
No,
Yeah, but
not
that
if
might
you
not happen
vacate
this year.
Vacate or you don't know.
Islam. Yeah, he get. Do you know what though? I think the one thing that Habib hasn't done is the double champ thing. So for Islam, if he gets the double champ thing, it is like
Run with it a little bit.
yeah. I think he needs the double champ thing.
And then defend it twice.
If he defends as well, wouldn't he be the first person to defend on a double champ?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's legacy stuff right there. So yeah, I think Islam does all of that stuff. By the way, I think he does all of that.
Oh, we'll see. We'll
And
see.
probably goes down as the
They're
best
heavy.
fighter
They're
ever.
heavy divisions though to be double champion.
Those two are probably the hardest to do it.
Two back to back.
A big weight discrepancy as well.
For
It's
real.
15 pounds. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, Raheem saying Topuria is knocking out Charles cold round 2.
I wouldn't
Yeah, I
be mad
can see
at
that.
it. Yeah, he catches him.
Yeah.
But Oli, that high Muay Thai from Oli now is nice. He'll catch Topuria a couple times.
But you know what? He's
Then he's just gonna be
Oli's perfect to get lined up though.
That's what I
he's
just said.
Upright.
It's what I just said.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
get it,
perfect to get lined.
He's gonna start off well.
Yeah.
At first, you know, because he's gonna be. You know when you're being able to move.
Similar to the Max fight.
Yeah, you know when you're being. Thank you. Then it's just doop 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 doop. You know, man, just locking that in. You know, doop 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 doop. And you know when you get tired.
Press down on no,
Bro, yeah, that is literally Topuria, bro. He's just so IQ 10-10. Like, he just sees it, boom, levels you, and that's it, bro. That's all she wrote.
We'll see.
But we will have to see.
Obviously, this one is like not speculation because it's not officially announced yet, but.
And Oliveira was saying that he doesn't need to fight Topuria. They were talking. He's like, I don't need to fight you. You ain't done nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe that was a money plea. Do you know what I'm saying? That's business. You never know.
Right, cool.
Other fights are booked, don't know.
Yeah, you got some other fights booked. We can talk about them now. So you got Sean O'Malley versus Merab Delasrili, or the other way around, really and truly. Merab Delasrili versus O'Malley 2.
The sugar pack.
Yeah.
Does he deserve it?
No.
Thank you.
Of course not.
Do you
But
know what though? The
But
division's
what-
so thin, bro.
Oh, no.
No, it is because everyone's killed each other off. Everyone's killed each other off.
You're right, but come on, man. I'd rather someone
It's
that's
that-
been killed off go for it than.
no, but you got
He
I saw
got
he lost
killed
every
off.
round.
Yeah, he got killed.
No, but then at the same time, that last minute, man was hitting him up a little bit.
Oh,
Do you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
with Merab allowing him to.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
Didn't he hit him with like a spinning back kick or something and mash up his belly, fam?
Oh yeah.
You remember
I
last
remember
like
that.
20
Yeah,
seconds or
yeah,
something?
I
Like,
remember that.
don't get me wrong, yeah. I always said this. I feel like Merab at this moment in time is on a different planet to all the other bantamweights, yeah. But if someone's gonna do it, it will be Sugar, because he's got like attributes that a lot of the other fighters don't have. He's rangy. He has the one shot power that can knock man out. Do you know what I mean? And he's always punching down at Merab. Like, I do feel like Sugar's got a bit of an opportunity there, but realistically, Merab should probably stop him this time around.
Yeah.
Stop who? He ain't stopping no one. He ain't interested. He's interested at screaming at the crowd for 5 rounds, getting gassed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at me, I destroy your favorite fan. I destroy your fanboy. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what he's on, bro. And just screaming. He's not trying to finish any fight.
But yeah, that one's booked.
All right.
Didn't say someone that he can't finish a girl or something.
What?
Didn't someone say that?
No, Ilya said that about Bilal. So.
Bilal, you can't finish your girl.
That
was
crazy,
mad.
You can't finish a fight. You can't finish a girl. You can't finish.
That's that's mad. Still.
That is crazy.
No finishes in your resume as well. Man's got like a real statement.
The only one he finished was your boy, fam.
That's crazy.
Also, we have Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison on that. I think it's on the same card.
Yeah,
actually.
I think that's the same card still.
That card is weak. Once that
Who
fight's on there,
headlines? The heavier weight or
no, the men,
Get the hell out of here, bro.
O'Malley will headline that. The men.
And we also got Ian Gary versus Carlos Prata.
That's a really big
What a fight!
fight. That's
is
a
a
really
fight.
big test. The only my fear about
For
that
practice
one
is a test.
for practice, for both of them.
No, but for practice, that's more of a test.
Do you know? I feel
Gary's had-
Gary distance management, like and possible takedown.
Yeah, Gary can win this fight.
He can technically. He's savvy still.
Gary can win this
But-
fight. You
but-
know,
but
don't
he's a
get it
fighting,
twisted.
but he's a fighting nerd, and them man have got good IQ still.
Yeah.
So I feel like even though we ain't really seen much of Prates on the ground, if Gary was to try it,
No,
you
man
know
got-
he's gonna
got
be
ground
good there.
game. They're all
You
man-
know
all
he's
there,
gonna be good there,
His ground
so-
game's solid, but this is a fight Gary can win just on stand up with. I feel like he can get practice a bit.
Frustrated.
The perfect word.
yeah,
It's one of them
hit
ones.
and run, a bit like how Lerone
yeah.
Murphy done thing last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's smart enough, he can. I can see him winning it. This is not a fight where I'm like, no, you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you know, this is a fight where, I can actually see Gary doing well, but and not even and if it's gonna be 3 rounds, I don't think he's gonna
That's
get knocked out.
5.
Is it 5?
It's the main event.
Main
Yeah, it's the
event.
main event.
I respect to Gary, because he's pulling up on late notices
Yeah.
for big
Respect.
for big
Yeah.
fights. Like,
Yeah. And
But the
practice-
thing is, because it's 5 round, whoever wins that could skip to the line still, skip the line and
Potentially.
jump back to the top. Do you know what I mean? Because
No, practice can.
so can Gary, bro. Like, Gary's last fight was Shavkat. And if Shavkat ain't going to be around, remember, I said I don't think Shavkat's going to fight this year. And there ain't really much else. It's a bit thin still, unless Islam goes.
Oh, let's see after JDM in it.
Because if Prates wins, that's a
That's what I
one-way
said.
ticket to the belt.
That's
still.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kondo.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
love him. They love all of them, man, right now.
Yeah. The fighting
do.
nerds, bro. The fighting nerds, man. I told you, man. Like them, man.
If the dream would be for the UFC to have them all champs in every weight division.
And do a UFC Brazil where all of them are on.
yo,
That's the dream right now, though. Barranio was middleweight champ somehow. What would it? Pratas would be welterweight.
Jean
Jock
Silva,
would be silver
Trevor.
feather.
Yeah.
And the lightweight would
Ruffy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ruffy.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Sorry for
Yeah.
They said
Ruffy
that's the
don't-
right.
Nah,
That's
let's
the
get
up there.
Yeah,
Forget that. You might not even be Charles.
gets the
He
belt.
might not even be Charles Oliveira.
Yeah. Who?
Rafi. That's,
No,
I haven't seen
man.
enough of him.
You know what it
I
is,
haven't-
bro?
I- me
He'll catch-
personally.
No, but someone like Charles, you see the problem with these old heads, yeah, is father time. Like I keep saying, like it will be that Ruffy catches him at the perfect time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Charles Oliveira coming off of a knockout
Hey.
of Topuria,
Yeah.
and now you're gonna get Ruffy, and then Ruffy spinning heel kick. You know what I'm saying? It's bad like that still. It's UFC, bro. This UFC matchmaking thing is
Ruthless.
it's ruthless, bro.
Ridiculous, man. All right, moving on. Next, put it like this so we can see.
Hear the rudeness, fam. We didn't even speak about Everlev and
Oh yeah,
because we
oh
brought
yeah.
it
Let's
up
go.
you know why?
Let's
though,
pull
yeah?
up.
You know why?
Pull
though,
up
yeah? You know
earlier.
why? You know why?
Pull up. Oh,
No, we spoke about it earlier, but also because who gives a fuck? It's Everlev. Did you get me? Sorry,
We have
go
to
on,
put
go
some
on.
respect on that guy's name. He's,
yeah, he's disrespected.
it's disrespected.
He is disrespected still.
Crazy.
So we got this. Run through it, Jack, because I don't even know what happened with this properly.
All right, so from what I understand now, yeah, so there's a brother that's driven his car into man's house, yeah, in Cejudo's neighborhood. Then the guy comes out and tries to run away. So this is Henry Cejudo's neighbor. And then my man punches Henry Cejudo's neighbor. Henry Cejudo's neighbor's like 65 years old. So Henry, whilst wearing the silk PJs, runs out, grabs man, holds him on the ground, and the rest of the neighborhood come and put a beating down on the brother. So Henry Cejudo was all out here playing hero, fam. But whilst wearing pajamas. And you know what Henry's like. Obviously, in the comments and stuff he's hilarious still. He's like, I wear silk pajamas, but what other hero that, wears silk pajamas and has a gold medal and all this type of stuff? Like, Henry's going crazy.
Pajamas or gold?
Yeah. Bro, he's
You
funny,
get me,
man.
bro. The cringe master back at it, bro.
Hey, talking of Henry, did you see what happened with Bilal Muhammad on their show?
What happened, Bilal?
So Bilal Muhammad apparently went on Henry Cejudo and Kamaru Usman's podcast, and him and Kamaru got into a fight, and their man were throwing punches. Bilal threw a head kick.
What?
Yeah, bro, and they ain't put it out. Have you not heard about that? Yeah,
no,
bro.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, bro. Like, apparently that happens still, and they've got the footage, but they're not going to release it,
Why not?
bro. Because I guess it looks bad, doesn't it? I don't know, like.
Not because they're under the same management, isn't it?
Yeah, Henry Cejudo saying that like he done an interview with someone, and I think it was a little while ago.
If I was the podcast and I was winning, that's good. Out.
Maybe it's
That's
like-
out. And then Kamaru is back on top.
Yeah.
Title shot.
Yeah, maybe he didn't win, bro. Maybe he didn't win, bro.
Hey.
Head kick again, Bilal for a head kick. Dead.
Bilal's out here throwing head kick.
Head kick
Oh
dead.
my days, fam.
This how you died last time, motherfucker. Just tried to head kick him.
Yeah, have you not seen that?
No,
Yeah, apparently that happens still.
That's
Apparently that happens.
outrageous. Bilal thinks he's the. Hey, Bilal is that guy.
Bilal's going crazy online,
Hey,
man.
no. Bilal's killing me still.
Yeah, I'll show you, man, after, innit? I'll show you.
Not
man,
having none of it still.
I don't even know. Let's get into his head.
Go to the comments real quick, because I think it's Yusuf that just pulled up and made the right statements, fam, because there's a fight that we didn't speak about, blood.
What one's this?
Oh,
okay.
BSD versus Joe Alvarez.
BSD versus Joe Alvarez.
That's one of the same
Bro,
card as well, you know.
that is a banger of a fight. That's gonna be, bro. I don't give a fuck. You see me? I'm a ride with Saint Denis to the day he falls off. I don't care.
It's
if
gonna
it's
be that day. That's gonna be the day.
maybe again because that's a hard fight. But bro, he can still just spin man's jaw. He's got that power, yeah. That he hits hard, fam. Saint Denis hits hard. He's
Joe Alvarez is gonna submit him in like round 1, bro,
Maybe.
or round 2.
maybe I could see that.
Yeah, bro. I really rate Joe Alvarez. That's someone that we forget about at that weight class as well. Like
He's very cold. He's all round gold.
Who's dealt with him?
He's all round
Saiki and
gold.
dealt with him, innit?
yeah.
Oh, raw, man. I ain't even spoke about Saiki. What man?
Bro, the shadows, isn't it?
That's
what happens, bro.
crazy.
There's some other fights
Doing
there.
pull ups on
I
yachts. That's what I've been seeing. him
Pantoja
doing.
versus Kaikara France is booked as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kate versus Rival, yeah, rebooked. And Pantoja Kaikara, yeah, that is booked.
They violated
that.
Kate.
Yeah, so I was trying to say to you, Kai Carl France was what?
Oh,
I said that to you. And I was like, no, I said it to you last time. We was talking about it.
they violated Kate,
Mad.
and Kate probably gonna lose against Rival. You know, like
He
honestly.
said this.
Oh,
Yeah, Rovar's output's crazy.
bro, it's just heavy boxing. Like,
Boy,
okay, I didn't realize that was booked still. That's a
Big.
shame.
break. All right.
Wait, it's a wrap.
No, we got a bit more.
What was that?
We got this to react to.
Oh yeah.
We can watch this.
You ain't seen this, have you?
Oh my god. Is he humping him?
What?
It looks like he's got him in doggy,
gonna watch
bro.
this,
Yeah,
bro.
pause, but I can't even pause because it's true. That's what he looks like. It looks like man's
True, because
got
that's what
man in
happens,
back
bro.
shot. That's what happens.
This is Oktagon, yeah.
That's not
Funny, this
supposed
is
to happen.
Octagon still.
That's not supposed to happen, bro. It's
but-
not what happens.
No, it's not supposed to happen, but it happened. It happened. I can confirm.
We are not sponsored by William Hill, but you can shout us.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And kisses him.
Man even kissed him.
And then what?
What?
Brother,
He's mad at
that's
him like that.
insane, bro.
No, he was mad at him like that.
What I want to know is where was that energy when man was thump you and choke you out, bro? A man just got energy all of a sudden. Like, fucking hell, bro.
Correctly so, though. Bro. You can't celebrate.
Oh,
over me,
brother,
fam.
where was that energy when man was trying to choke you, fam?
That's like, you know, in COD, yeah, when a man shoots you and you die, and then a man just goes and squats over you like this, fam, yeah? Bro, that's when you get mad, fam.
That was
Don't do that to
insane.
me, bro. Don't do that to me, you get me? Allow that. That's what man did. Nah, don't do that, bro.
That's crazy, though. That's brazy, bro. That is
That's
crazy,
funny,
Just
bro.
still.
Who did it in the UFC? It was Izzy on
Izzy
Paulo
done it,
Costa, innit?
and someone else done it as
Levit.
well.
Nah, Levit did the split thing.
No, you know who you bust down, no?
Yeah, he bust down.
Yeah, no, he did the bust. It went on, man, though.
No, he just twerked it.
That would have been.
Oh, Paddy Paddy done the
Paddy
mad
did
thing.
it to him. Paddy did it to him, innit?
Yeah, man choked him out and
Kissed
then
him.
It's the kiss that's.
and you're
deep
telling me,
still.
yo, you got energy now. Where's the energy before?
And like, actually threw left hook, right hand, you know, on the go as well. Man's
He was
man,
angry.
man let
No,
them hands go
brother.
on the
'Cause he's
run.
like, my kids are gonna see that. My wife might divorce me now. Another
No,
man,
bro, I just don't
That's
get it.
insane.
another
I'll
man
be real.
fucked me.
Look, the humping thing is excessive.
That's
yeah?
crazy.
But the neck it's the neck kiss. You know, I've never seen that before. A man, it's like, because you
what
might
I
even
said.
think a man's respecting. Cause you know, sometimes
Yeah, the
in
kiss,
that
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
they didn't like me. I'm saying like respect, but man did the respecting into the ultra disrespect. That's wrong.
crazy.
Still, that's very wrong, fam.
That's crazy.
Very
That's
bad. Still.
unforeseen. I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
seen that.
Yeah, no, for real.
In my
They need
life.
to put like a over 18 disclaimer on that.
Just keep being.
It's funny, the
unforeseen.
door opened at the wrong time as well. Both of them went flying through the cage still. That is funny still.
man.
Oh yeah, Zabit's returning.
Is he actually though?
Is he actually? I'm hearing. I see it, but I don't believe it. Innit?
No, you don't.
Nah.
If he returns, imagine that. I'll be so happy. Though.
Featherweight
I think
might be the
everyone
best
would.
division.
I feel like everyone will be so happy.
Oh no, if Ilya was still there, yeah. If Ilya was still there.
Him
Bro,
versus
he
him.
ain't gonna do nothing there, man. I feel like Zabit's one of them guys. It's like a mythical creature, fam. Like he's real good until you see it, and then you're like, ah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I reckon, like, if you butt one of them mythical creatures, like the Kraken or something, the Kraken's just a normal squid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, them things are real, fam. You know what I'm saying?
You watch too much deep anthologies and shit.
Yeah, no, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the Kraken was a giant squid, and then you find out that, oh, fam, these giant squids really exist. They just hit
Anthologies.
deep into the ocean, fam. Like, if they come up too high, they die. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the Kraken is, bro. It's just a squid that died on the surface, fam. You know what I'm saying? Zabit is that, bro. Zabit is just like, oh, he was so good in the gym, but then did it really
Nah,
translate?
he was good in the Octagon as well.
He was, but it didn't really translate the same way. Like, I didn't see
He lost a
man-
couple times as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Got
Like,
taken down and wrestle fucked a couple times.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? What would Everlev do? Do you know what I mean? Same thing.
You're right.
So-
So, that might be hard, but he could get some from them positions. He was really good at reversing and making weird shit out of nothing.
Yeah, he was. But do you know what? I think the weight cutting probably done him a disfavor as well in his health. So he probably come back at 155, and then it's like,
He dies.
all right. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you
Go,
don't come back like
go fight Islam. Yeah, go fight Islam. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. But yeah.
Charles slaps up.
Slaps up Topuria.
The Bronx can never be unmad with the Bronx.
Alright, that's it, man. We're done.
We are out, guys. You know what to do. Like, comment,
Lessons
subscribe, and
for
tell
real,
a friend
for
to
real.
tell a friend. You know, we'll see you next week.
Peace.